Hey, welcome to Ask Doug, where we talk about your questions related to careers and employment. Today, we're going to be talking a bit about the interview process and how to survive a couple of the tough questions. One of the first questions that you may experience in an interview is, tell us a bit about yourself. That question is a tough one because you're already on edge going into an interview, you're a bit stressed, and then you have this group of strangers saying, hey, tell us about yourself. The important thing with that question is to keep it professional. So what I suggest is when you encounter that question, don't start telling them about your hobbies, those kind of things. Think of the question as, tell us a bit about yourself in relation to this job, and keep it strictly professional, keep it strictly related to your employment skills and the competencies the employer is seeking. The other question that causes job seekers a bit of angst is, so what's your biggest flaw or mistake? That one can be a real tough one to answer, especially if you haven't thought about it prior. The thing with that question is, as with many questions in the interview process, the answer is not necessarily what the employer is looking for. It's your ability to answer the question is really what they're after. And with that question, tell us about your biggest flaw or mistake. The employer is not looking for specifically what your flaw or mistake was, but really how you dealt with that particular issue. Maybe it was something related to time management, and how did you deal with that? Did you critically take a look at your time management skills and go, hey, I need to improve these, worked diligently to improve them, and now you've mitigated that time management is no longer an issue, you have perfect time management skills. So those are things to keep in mind, and that's really a key one with that in answering that question, is to ensure that you talk about what the flaw was and how you work to mitigate it, and maybe even turn it around into a plus. Anyways, we'll talk about more questions in the future, but if you can ace those two questions, you'll be well on the way to acing an interview. Thanks.